and welcome back to yet another fun-filled and exciting episode of your favorite show, My Zone Active Kids, where we actively invest in your future. Whose future? Your future. That's right, friends. My name is, of course, Aziza, and I'm joined by the ever so handsome Hancho Kapohofi. But this week, or today rather, we are going to continue with our theme for this week, which is still Autism and Down Syndrome Awareness Week. So, but before we get into it, make sure to tune in every day, Monday to Friday. That's on Dstv channel 285 and Gotv channel 94. You got that right. We're also on social media, so you guys can tune in on My Zone and Zoshi's Facebook pages, as well as on YouTube. So that's where you can find our episodes. You have no reason to miss out on any of that. Isn't that right, Hancho?
Indeed, you have no reason to miss out. You have all reason to stay tuned. Nah? So we have these amazing beanbags that we're, of course, sitting on, and that's all thanks to
our friends over at Innovations. So we want to give a big shout out and a big thank you to our friends over at Innovations. And if you want to grab yourself some lovely, lovely beanbags or some party goodies, make sure to send them an email to info@kickstartnam.com. That's right. Now, Hancho, it's of course that time where we, warm up our vocal cords and we are stretching our vocal cords. And, it's battle of the vocals. Not really, but it's time to sing a song. And I'm thinking, how about I love you,
you love me.
Okay. And a 1, and a 2, and a 1, 2, 3.
I love you, you love me. We are happy family. With a great big hug and a kiss from me to you.
Won't you say you love me too? Can we start over? Hanshu, you look drunk. Please don't do that. Like you're literally like this.
Okay, sorry. And a 1, and a 2,
and a 1, 2, 3.
I love you, you love me. We are happy family. With a great big hug and a kiss from me to you.
Won't you say you love me too? Again.
I love you, you love me. We are happy family. With a great big hug and a kiss from me to you.
Won't you say you love me too? Loved it, absolutely loved it. But now it's of course time It's of course time for us to head over to
Zoe. No. Arts and crafts, right?
It's time for story time.
Oh yeah, story time.
Or is it arts and crafts?
It's actually story time. No, it's definitely story time.
It's story time. We haven't heard a story in quite a while. So it's time to head over to
story time. Let's go.
Shoot-a-dee-shoo, I'm so lost, so loop-loop-de-looping over you. Baby, bubba, shoot-a-dee-shoo, I'm so lost, so loop-loop-de-looping over you.
Welcome to story time.
Hello friends, I'm Zeki.
So, once upon a time, there was a little girlie who lived with her mommy and her daddy. And once upon a time, they went out for pizza and some ice cream later on. And this was the first time that she actually went out of the house with both of her mommy and her daddy. So she was super, 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 super excited.
That's super duper ooper cool.
But once they got to the public, she noticed that a lot of people were staring at her and she couldn't quite understand why.
Why were they staring at her?
Well, she didn't know that yet until she eventually, when they stopped at the ice cream place, she turned to her mommy and she was like, "Mommy, did I spill some ice cream on my shirt?"
Mm-hmm.
And her mommy was like, "No, sweetie, why would you say that?" "Because I see how people are staring at me and pointing to me," she said. And the mommy became so sad. And the mommy said, "Don't worry about them, sweetie."
Oh, yes. What then happened?
So the girl went along with her mommy and her daddy, and she went to enjoy the rest of their Sunday afternoon. But once she got home, she thought about the whole day, and she kept wondering what
did the people
was.
stare at?
Until the mommy realized that something was really bothering her. So the mommy went to her room, and the mommy said, "Sweetie, I just want you to know that you are absolutely beautiful. No matter what happens, I want you to know that you're beautiful and that your daddy and I love you, and that's all that matters."
Indeed.
But she didn't understand, so she was a bit confused. She said, "Okay, I love you too, Mommy." And the mommy continued to tell her, so sweetie, here's the deal. People don't quite understand us sometimes, and not everyone is exactly the same."
So true, Zoe.
So this was starting to make a little bit more sense to her, but she still didn't get where her mommy was coming from. So her mommy continued and said, "We're all made different, but we're all made in the image of the Lord."
So what then?
So the mommy told her, "So sweetie, you have a little condition called autism. So your thoughts process a little slower than what normal people once do, okay? So that just makes you uniquely beautiful, but not at all different from other people."
Indeed, she's super special, Zoe.
So the mommy, so she asked her mommy, "Is that why people were staring at me?" And her mommy said, "Yes, because you are filled with so much beauty that it's so foreign to their eyes."
Oh, wow. That's such a beautiful statement. I may use it as a caption on one of my mommy's pictures.
I think you should. It's definitely something that's going to stick around. But that's it for my story time. See you again, friends.
Bye.
Now, wasn't that an interesting story time?
It was super duper duper interesting. It just makes me want to smile.
I know, it warmed my heart a little bit.
Indeed.
But I'm not even surprised, because one thing about our friends Zoe and Zaki, they always come through with a little story.
Indeed.
So that was quite a nice one to sit in and listen into. But we enjoy Zoe and Zaki so much that what are we going to do now?
We are going to go back to them. So let's go.
You know, a few weeks ago, I would never do this on a Saturday morning. Back then, I was standing in line all day. Now it's just like that.
You are using the FNB banking app like I told you.
Girl, it saved my weekend. Now I can do all my banking on this.
Payments, transfers, checking statements.
Even opening accounts. Just like that. Oh, did I tell you what my husband did?
Even me, I want to save time with the, what's the name of the app?
FNB app.
Don't be left behind. Make the switch to the FNB app, online banking or cell phone banking, and change the way you bank to change your life. FNB, how can we help you?
Hello, 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 how are you? I'm good, I'm good, I'm great, I'm great, I'm wonderful. Hooray! Hello, 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 how are you? I'm good, I'm good, I'm great, I'm great, I'm wonderful. Hooray!
Hello, my beautiful, beautiful friends. My name is Zoe.
Well, hello there, friends. My name is Zaki, and we are niece and nephew.
We're almost at the end of this week, but not the end of a fun theme and topic.
Exactly, Zoe. So we still have so much more to work to do.
So this week we basically just work towards Down syndrome and autism awareness.
That's right, Zoe.
But today we're going to discuss why we're raising awareness.
Everything we do is about supporting the rights of people who have Down syndrome and autism to live full and rewarding lives.
That's right, friends. We focus on getting equal rights for people who have Down syndrome and on challenging discrimination.
Also, we promote the rights and welfare of people who have Down syndrome at all levels of society and raise awareness and understanding of the condition.
Exactly, Zaki, because the aim is to also include people who have Down syndrome and autism in all aspects of our work.
That's right. It can also be used as a chance for them to tell us what it is important to them.
Activities and events also help raise awareness about what it is all about.
What it means to have Down syndrome or autism.
And how people who have Down syndrome and autism play a vital role in our lives and communities.
Exactly. So at the end of the day, we all need to take care of each other.
I definitely agree with you on that one, Zaki.
Well, I guess that's it for today, friends. We are definitely going to learn a lot more about these tomorrow. I think we should end it off with a nice song. And a one, and a two, and a 1, 2, 3. Hickory dickory dock. The mouse went up the clock. The clock struck 1, the mouse went down, and hickory dickory dock. Hickory dickory dock. The mouse went up the clock. The clock struck 1, the mouse went down, and hickory dickory dock.
So, Zaki, can you please share today's fun fact with us?
So, friends, did you know friends with autism have good observational skills and are great with a listen, look and learn approach as well as fact finding?
Wow, actually they're so smart. But that's it for today, friends. See you again.
Bye.
You know, a few weeks ago, I would never do this on a Saturday morning. Back then, I was standing in line all day. Now it's just like that.
You are using the FNB banking app like I told you.
Girl, it saved my weekend. Now I can do all my banking on this.
Payments, transfers, checking statements.
Even opening accounts.
Just like that.
Oh, did I tell you what my husband did?
Even me, I want to save time with the, what's the name of the app?
FNB app.
Don't be left behind. Make the switch to the FNB app, online banking or cell phone banking, and change the way you bank to change your life. FNB, how can we help you?
Okay, so that was educating.
That was
informing.
quite interesting. I definitely agree.
Yeah, because I obviously love being educated, and as Nelson Mandela once said, education is the most powerful tool that could be used to change the
World.
Yes, girl, to change the world. But now it's time for us to have some fun of our own. We are about to play Choco, Choco, La, La, Choco, Choco, Te, Te, Chocolar, Choco, Tear, Chocolar, Tear.
That's right. So as you guys know by now that's not my strongest game. I'm not very good at it. But what Hanju and I said is we're going to continue playing so that I eventually learn the game and be as good as him and Jamie.
Yeah.
Yes. As him and
Okay.
Jamie.
So now we are going to start off with a slow round.
Okay.
Okay, let me just.
Choco, choco, la, la, choco, choco, te, te, chocolate, chocolate.
This is the part where you exactly. So medium. Let's go. Almost go slow again. Okay, medium. Choco, choco, la, la, choco, choco, te, te, chocolate, chocolate. Okay. Now let's go fast.
I can't help it.
I know.
Okay.
Okay, 1, 2, and 3. Choco, choco, la, la, choco, choco, te, te, chocolate, chocolate. You punched me, my love.
Okay, let's
Okay,
try again. I
yeah.
think what happens is I get a little bit overwhelmed towards the end, and then I just start doing this.
Yeah, I could tell because you
Okay,
punched me.
So it's
Okay.
choco choco
La la,
la
choco, choco, te, te,
chocolate
chocolate, chocolate. Remember, every time you say te, it's like this.
Yes,
Every
the
time-
thing
okay.
is, ne, because we go from double to double, like to single,
Yeah.
single.
So
That's
let's
the
do it
thing.
in the air.
That's what confuses
Choco,
me.
choco,
So
la,
choco choco
la, la, choco, choco, te, te, chocolate, chocolate.
You see?
Choco,
it's
la,
wait. Choco,
Choco, la, la, choco, choco, te, te.
choco, la, choco, te. You see, that's the thing. Choco,
Choco.
te. Because we're spelling out chocolate, right? So it's choco, choco,
La, la, choco, choco, te, te, choco, la, choco, te.
It's choco.
Okay, let's go fast again. Choco, choco, la, la, choco, choco, te, te, chocolate, chocolate. Okay, now I got confused.
See?
Mm-hmm.
It's a bit, I don't.
I think your energy is rubbing off on me. You shouldn't touch like it too much, but let's do it again. Okay, and a 1, and a 2, and a 1, 2, 3. Choco, choco, la, la, choco, choco, te, te, chocolate, chocolate. She's not even having the ring on, but I don't know what is that.
I removed the ring because Hancho's always complaining.
Mm-hmm. So once more fast before we say goodbye to our friends. Let's go. And a 1, and a 2, and a 1, 2, 3. Choco, choco, la, la, choco, choco, te, te, chocolate, chocolate.
Hancho was messing up.
No. Why did you end like this and I ended like this, but I was messing up?
No, I didn't.
No,
I
you
did.
ended like this.
I didn't.
Okay, let's do it again.
Okay.
Choco, choco, la, la, choco, choco, te, te, chocolate, chocolate.
Wait, Hancho,
I
you
know,
are
no.
too fast. Hancho's too
That's
fast.
how the game is.
No.
That's how the game is.
Mm-mm,
Hole.
Hancho.
Kana. That's how the game is.
Come.
Okay. Choco, choco, la, la, choco, choco, te, te, chocolate, chocolate. And she punched me. She pushed me. But now I can say that it's official. Aziza is going to be part of the competition. So from now on, when we're playing with Aziza, it's not anymore teaching, it's exam time. Because this one, she can fail.
No.
It is.
I'm still learning.
No?
I still
I'm
haven't
sure
mastered
Jamie would
it.
agree and say that you have learned everything that you're supposed to, and now it's time to at least test you one time before we send you for the big exam.
No, that's
Yeah.
not how it works.
So
You don't send a child or someone to go and write a test if you're not confident that they know everything.
It's up to the student or the learner to actually study, because if you're not going to study, then nobody's going to help you. So you need to first, everything that you've learned in class, because Jamie and I have taught you now.
Well, class
Everything that
hasn't
you've
been
learned
very
in
productive.
class, it's now time for you to put it into practice with assessment 1, which is coming very soon. So stay tuned, friends.
But what
And
if class wasn't productive?
if class wasn't productive, that's not the test's problem, because the test is already on the calendar.
No,
It's
the
supposed to come-
problem is the person that's giving out the test, which is you, and you're also the same person that's in the class. So just to sum things up, Andrew, you are just not a good teacher. I think I want to be taught by Jamie.
Okay, Jamie can come teach you, but trust me, she's the HOD.
I won't
so
write
you
a test
never,
until Jamie
you
teaches
never,
me.
you
Maybe
never.
the HOD knows better. Actually, maybe that's the problem. Why am I being taught? What are you?
Hey, being taught by the HOD, you think it's not
In
gonna be a problem?
conclusion,
But anyways, in conclusion, that was so much fun that we've had. It's time for Aziza's assessment, and she is super excited for it. So from us here, it is bye.